He's got it, wants to throw. Wentz looks, pressure comes. Wentz hit, sack, back inside the 20. Aiden Hutchinson, that's number 2.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Big D podcast, where we talk all things Detroit sports. I am Caleb. This is my cousin Ben, and we're here to let you know everything that's going on in Detroit sports. Benji, how we doing, homie?
Dude, I'm doing good and living life. It sucks that it's Lions bye week, but it's much needed.
It's a little rest week for us, too, you know? It's nice to be nice and relaxed. Don't have to worry about no Lions game.
Don't have to be stressed.
Facts. Okay, Halloween was this week. If you had to guess, how many pieces of candy did you eat this week?
Oh, dude, probably like 50.
50?
Oh, easily.
That's some light work.
Dude, we're up there. We're up there 100%. You know, the 75% off, let me tell you. Gotta buy it after Halloween.
No, that's a good. It's all on sale.
Dude, I bought 12 bags.
12 bags is
Okay.
wild.
To be fair, not all of it's for me. I bought some for some other people.
Oh, you bought a bag for someone else. You got 11.
Yeah, I just got 11 store. Nah, what I got though is a bag just full of gummy bears. We got a full bag of gummy bears.
I feel like you're either an 8-year-old kid or a 50-year-old woman when you eat gummy bears. I don't think there's an in-between. True. I think you have to be one or the other.
But then I also had a package with like now and laters. That was an empty wrapper.
Okay, now you're 60. We're getting on 60 retirement age right now.
All right, what about...
no, because you have to have teeth to chew now and later.
What about lemon heads?
Oh my gosh, you might be on your deathbed. You might be 90, touching 100. Lemon heads?
Yeah, man.
I think those were invented in like the 1700s.
Nah.
This is a facts podcast. This is a history podcast. Well, we're recording this on
did you eat?
November. What'd you say?
How much candy did you eat?
I don't know. More than 50, I feel like. I'd say somewhere between 50 and 100.
Nice.
Yeah. But we'll just leave it at that. So we're recording this on Thursday, November 2nd, during the Thursday night football game between the Steelers and Titans. My question to you is, after last week's game, is Will Levis him?
I think Will Levis may not be him, but he's definitely him for the Titans. Because if you bring Ryan Tannehill back, you just are asking to lose football games. I'm sorry, but in my opinion, Will Levis is looking like a better quarterback than Tannehill.
I'm a big Ty Tannehill guy, but that's fine. No, not actually. Will Levis might be him. He's on his villain arc era. You know, set the bench for whatever.
Got broken up with
8 weeks. Did he actually? I don't know. I heard that was a rumor. I don't know if that was actually true or not.
Oh no, he's single. He's on the market.
Ooh.
I'm a slide.
So he really is on his villain arc era right now. He's probably got ladies crawling after him right now.
Fumbled the bag.
4 tutties in one game. Doubled Tannehill's. I think we talked about that last week anyways, but still disgusting. And he might be the future for the Titans. We'll see. Transition. So you said Will Levis is him. Titans your pick this week in NFL Pick'ems. Week 9, baby.
Yeah. Titans are my pick.
12-5. Wait, 12-5? Or am I 12-4?
Yes. You are 12-4, and I'm 11-5.
I only keep track of my wins.
He's got me by 1 game right now, but it's fine. We're gonna bounce back this week. We're gonna take the lead over him, and we got this.
All right, run me through the schedule.
So we got Titans versus Steelers. Who do you have in that game?
I'm taking the Steelers. I know they're playing right now, but we picked earlier. I'm taking the Steelers. I think the defense is going to properly welcome Will Levis into the league. And, yeah, nice little warm welcome, you know. Matt Canada will look less terrible this week just because he can't look worse. That's my reasoning. Who you got?
I have the Titans in this game. I don't even know what the score is right now, but I have the Titans in this game. So
We'll see.
really, just
Differing
because
picks there.
Matt Canada is not him.
He has to be better. Like, he literally can't get worse.
Matt Canada runs the ball up the middle 24/7, and that's why I bet on Kenny Pickett less pass attempts today, because he runs the ball 24/7 up the middle.
Question mark?
No, not gambling advice.
All right, I got Steelers. You got Titans. What's next?
Versus the Kansas City Chiefs in Frankfurt, Germany.
Ooh, Germany. You know a fun fact about Germany is lefties can't throw the ball in Germany. Give me the Chiefs, baby. Bounce back week. Lefties can't throw the ball in Europe.
I have
It's a facts podcast.
See, I think lefties can throw the ball because I got the Dolphins over the Chiefs.
This is why our account got banned for scam, because we're not telling factual statements that lefties can't throw.
Nah, we never got banned. I don't know.
We never talked about the fact that our channel got banned for a good 9 hours for spam and scam.
Were we scamming you guys? Mean? My bad if we were.
Guys, buy this NFT. I'm gonna email everybody. Make money quick. Buy coins. All right. I'm taking the Chiefs bounce back week. They're going to win.
Tua and the Dolphins. I don't feel like Taylor Swift's going to show up to this game, so the Chiefs aren't going to perform. So I got them.
You don't think Taylor Swift's on an international flight?
Is too busy. Taylor Swift's too busy with her tour. I don't even know what's going on with her, but Chiefs can't perform when she's not there. Who knows?
Her tour over?
I thought she was doing something overseas, which they're in Germany, so that might not help. But Taylor Swift ain't showing up. Travis Kelce, 2 receptions.
Hopefully it's not that season.
2 receptions, 12 yards, no touchdowns. Patrick Mahomes, 3 interceptions.
I think you're mistaking Travis Kelce for, like, Cole Kmet. But that's cool. So you got Chiefs? Or no you don't. You're dumb. I got Chiefs. You got Dolphins.
Yep. So that's 2 games. I'm just going to take the lead over you right there. Then we got the Vikings versus the Falcons. Who do you got?
This is a 1 p.m. game in Atlanta. The quarterback situation for this game is quite interesting. We have some guy from the Vikings that I honestly don't remember his name. I think he's a rookie or like a second year. Yep, we fade him all day on the road in Atlanta. I'm taking Taylor Heineke and company, the Atlanta Falcons, because the Vikings have no quarterback. And no Justin Jefferson. Good night,
yeah,
Vikings.
I got the Falcons too in this game. Taylor Heineke is him. Vikings, I don't even know what your plan for the quarterback spot is. Who knows who that quarterback is? I forget his name, honestly. Probably comes from a Division II school. But I got the Atlanta Falcons in that game. Yeah.
Okay, so
the next game we got Seattle versus Baltimore.
I gotta scroll here. Seattle versus Baltimore is a 1 p.m. game in Baltimore. Give me the Ravens, man. They have it figured out, and I'm still traumatized. I still have PTSD, and until that goes away, I'm going to probably take the Ravens every week. But I could see both sides. What do you got?
I also have the Ravens in this game. I think their defense is a good matchup against Seattle's offense, and I just don't think Seattle's offense is going to be Seattle's offense. I don't think Seattle's defense is going to be able to stop Lamar, because Lamar is looking on his A game right now.
That seems pretty typical of any defense in the league.
That is true. Flag Football Champs 2026.
All right, both got Ravens.
All right.
I'm going to still have PTSD with them.
True. Next game, Chicago Bears versus the Saints.
In New Orleans. This was a tough one for me, but I'm taking the Saints. I don't trust either quarterback, but I do trust Kamara and Saints D more than the Bears. But if there was an option where both could lose, I said I would pick that option.
I think it's going to end up in a I was gonna say I think it might end up in a tie, but I do have the Saints in this game. Yeah, I
Okay.
just don't trust the Bears. They suck. NFC North, but
I could see Chicago pulling this one
worst
out,
team
though.
in the
That's
NFC
one game I
North.
could see.
Just they're tanking. They're tanking for Caleb Williams. Gonna trade Justin Fields away.
Facts. We're a facts podcast.
I'm calling it right now. The Bears draft
Spurs
Caleb
aren't real. What?
Williams and Marvin Harrison Jr.
Wow, what a hot
And
take
they
from
trade
you.
Justin Fields away for 4 first-round picks.
Who
Yep.
is offering that?
The Kansas City
Deal.
Chiefs.
Bill Belichick.
Yeah, Bill Belichick, because he needs some Mac Jones gone.
He just needs
All
to
right.
get back out of there. We'll get to that
All
game
right.
in a little bit.
The
What's
Buccaneers
next?
versus the Texans.
Bucks versus Texans is in Houston. Both teams had tough losses last week. Bucks lost to the Chiefs, Bills, one of those really pass heavy teams. Texans lost to the winless Panthers, which we picked W. I'm taking the Bucks because if Stroud struggled versus the Panthers D, he will struggle with the Bucks' massive girthy D.
Yeah, I also have the Bucks in this game over the Texans. And yeah, CJ Stroud ain't no match for the it is
Is
D
it D related?
Yeah, the big D, man. Next, we got the Commanders versus the Patriots.
Ooh. 1 p.m. game
Should be
in
prime
New
time.
England.
Both great teams.
My notes say this game is terrible. That's straight up what my notes say. Commanders got rid of their whole defense. Yet I'm still going to take the Commanders because they shouldn't need their defense against the Patriots. They could honestly run 5 toddlers out there, and I still don't think the Patriots would score 20 points. So, I'm taking the Commanders. Plus, these backup D linemen who have never got a chance to play are going to get their chance to play, and they're going to fire, lid under them, sacks, D, girthy D.
Okay. Yeah, I also
Commanders.
have the Commanders in this game because
Fine,
Sam Howell is also him, just like Taylor Heineke. He's him.
Bro, you're bandwagon my picks.
Yeah,
that's how
yeah,
big
man.
of a
They're definitely not
bandwagon you are.
written down on this screen right here. But yeah, I got the Commanders in this game over the Patriots. The Patriots offense looks like a JV high school football team that has lost every single game in a season and only knows how to run the ball partially, even though they can't even run the ball.
What do you think Mac Jones would be doing if he wasn't quarterback of the Patriots?
Probably, I feel like he'd be like your tax guy. He just looks like that guy that would do your taxes.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking he's going to be like, I think he's going to be like sitting in an Aflac cubicle.
100%.
All right. We both got commies. Next game.
I got it's the Rams versus the Packers.
I say this is in Green Bay, by the way. I don't know what I was going to say there, but okay, I do know. But it's in Green Bay at 1 p.m. I think the Rams had a really, really tough loss last week. And when I say tough, I mean that Cowboys D was real nice to them. And by nice, I mean not nice. Bounce back win for the Rams. Never picking the Packers ever until they play the Bears. Then I'll probably just skip the podcast that week. Yeah. Go Rams. I love you, Matt Stafford. Have my children. What's your pick?
I got the Rams, and it's for one reason only. Matthew Stafford owns the Packers.
That's facts. Do you have a record?
I don't know what his record.
I'm
assuming it's a losing record, but Matthew.
I don't know, man. Stafford might be him. Do you miss Stafford at all? I did it for like a little bit, but I'm kind of like over it now.
I do miss Stafford.
I
do
still
miss
like the
Stafford,
nostalgia. I'm still going to cheer for him for the rest of my days
but
because I have my children.
but Goff is so good.
I do really like Goff. Camera focus.
Man, so I got his stats against the Packers, but
Thank you.
don't have
let's hear this.
his win-loss.
That's fine. We'll see if he owns them or not.
In 21 games, he has a 90.2 passer rating with almost 6,000 yards thrown, 40 touchdowns, and 21 interceptions.
That's good. Okay, a 2-to-1 touchdown interception ratio with 300 yards passing game. That's pretty good.
First 4 games against the Packers, he 9 of 21 of those 11 of 21 of those interceptions were thrown though. In his first 4 games.
Okay, so after that, okay.
The Packers.
So, okay. I could say I could get along with the fact that
I just wish I could figure out. Oh, wait, we might have it.
Pretty much he's a citizen.
He does not own the Packers. He is 7-14 against the Packers. Nah.
We're going to have to edit that last part out.
Definitely.
All right. Who are you taking?
Rams.
Oh, you said Rams.
We got the Colts versus the Panthers. I'm interested to hear your pick on this one.
Dude, I'm a big Panthers fan till I die. However, the Colts do have Jonathan Taylor back, and he actually looked pretty good last week. But I really don't care. It's in Carolina, 4:00 game. Panthers won last week. Fans are fired up. Give me the Panthers.
Yeah, no, I took the Panthers during this game. They're going on a winning streak, 100%. Colts suck.
Did you say they're going to win the division?
Yeah, Panthers are winning the division, 100%. There's no.
Oh.
Their Panthers are gonna win out.
You think they're gonna get carried by Bryce Young and Chuba Hubbard?
Yep.
To the conference title.
100%.
Okay.
Who else do they have
I like
face
it.
in that
Honestly,
division?
I like it.
Nobody. They're gonna win out and
that division's terrible. Just the Bucs, Saints, and forgetting the last team, but
yeah, they're gonna win out
next
and win a Super Bowl. Next we got
okay. And the season 11-6, that would be.
Wait, what?
I like it. Next.
Yeah.
Next game, please.
We got the Cowboys versus the Eagles. Who you got?
Okay. The Cowboys just manhandled the Rams last week. The Eagles are probably gonna win a lot of games. A lot more games. However, the tush-push / brotherly shove did get stopped last week. I think they're going on a little bit of a... Give me the Cowboys. They want that top seed in the NFC. Pass-heavy offense might not go too well for the Eagles to face. This is the game of the week. I don't know if it actually is. This is a Facts podcast, but it's my game of the week. This game is disgusting. I'm probably going to watch it. And when I say that, I'm probably not, but I'm look at the stats during the game and say that I watched it. Not too confident on this one. Give me the Cowboys.
I have the Eagles in this game. Just the fake tush push, man. You got you got running fakes out of the tush push now, dude. You got the end arounds coming out of the tush push.
That's facts. I'm waiting for that day. I've been waiting.
Last week, DeAndre Swift scored a touchdown off of it. Helped my fantasy team out. Let's go, man. But yeah.
Newsflash.
6 in fantasy.
Nobody cares. I'm glad he got you that one
I don't
win.
even think I won last week. But
okay, you got Eagles. I got Cowboys.
We got the best game of the week. We got the New York Giants versus the Las Vegas Raiders.
This is an interesting one because these are two middle school flag football teams playing against each other. They were literally the two worst offenses last week. The Giants I don't think people understand how bad that was. They literally threw for -9 yards passing. Like, can we just take a moment of silence?
Why are we doing a moment of silence for the Giants?
Respectfully, what on earth was that? Because they're dead. They're dead. The Raiders are 1 HP away from being dead. Give me the Raiders. They made a change. They literally have no offensive coordinator. They have no head coach. They have no GM. They have a backup quarterback in Aiden O'Connell that I've never heard of, but he's got a sick mustache. Give me the Raiders.
Yeah, I have.
Also, the Giants just traded away their best pass
Yeah,
rusher. So
I have the New York Giants in this game. When you can't, I understand.
I hate it, but go. Okay.
When I understand it's a new quarterback, but when you can't hit a wide open Devontae Adams, you're gonna lose.
New quarterback, Aiden O'Connell. You see his mustache?
Not as sexy as Gardner Minshew.
I thought you were going to say Jimmy G, and I was about to click the end call button. It's literally hovering over. My mouse is hovering over it, ready to click it. You have the Giants. Can you even call them Giants if you don't throw for 0 yards passing? I don't think they're. I think they're the midget. No, you can't say that. Can't say that. Demonetized. They're the. What's the opposite of giant?
They are short. Okay, next game. Yep, the short.
They're
men.
the short men. I have the Raiders. You have the Giants.
We got the Bills
next
versus the Bengals on Sunday Night Football.
Sunday Night Football. Prime time. Bills versus Bengals. This is going to be an insane game. This game I actually will watch. And when I say that, I mean I'm actually going to watch it. The Bengals just embarrassed the 49ers, by the way. They're hot.
Yeah.
Give me the Bengals. I know the Bills just added Rasul Douglas, but it's not enough for this offense. I am a little bit worried about this one. Give me the Bengals in Cincy.
Yeah. I got the Bengals too in this game. T. Higgins is just going to lay the hammer down on the Bills. And yeah. So T. Higgins is about to go off.
Thumbnail.
Yeah. So T. Higgins is going to go off. Rasul Douglas has not practiced since being on the Bills. He is currently injured. Don't know what's going on with him. Saw that today. He might play, but he has not practiced.
W trade.
He has not practiced yet with the Bills.
Trade.
But yeah, I got the Bengals in this game. Joe Burrow is going to throw for over 400 yards against the Bills.
Say?
Fact. All right, so Monday.
That's a hot take. Did I spit water everywhere?
Bro, that's straight facts. We're a facts podcast.
I like being wet, though.
But yeah.
We're going to just skip over that part I just said.
But yeah, next game, Monday Night Football. We got the Chargers versus the Jets.
Dude, just so you know, you totally missed a game, but we'll get back to it later. We'll get back to it. Just keep going.
Yeah, we'll we got the Chargers versus the Jets. Monday Night Football.
This is a don't ask. I just feel it game. I'm going to take the New York Jets. Monday is going to prove that Herbert isn't that great. There's been speculation. I think that he goes against this top excellent pass coverage defense. He's going to struggle. The run game's going to struggle. This defense is very underrated, and I think that this is a top 5 defense in the league. Zach Wilson's 1-0 on Monday Night Football this year. First game of the year. Came in for Aaron Rodgers. I think that this year they beat the Bills.
You mean the Chargers?
Or the Chargers. They already beat the Bills. Nope. What did I just... What?
Nope, it's fine. Yep.
They're beating the Chargers on Monday. Zach Wilson will win this week. He had a good week practices and looked very good last week. Not really, but just pretend I'm confident in that it's true.
Yeah, I also have the Jets in this game. Justin Herbert is not
Jets.
him. Austin Eckler may have 200 total scrimmage yards this game against the Jets defense because they're just going to check down every single time to Austin Eckler. But yeah, I think the Jets defense is going to be too much for them to handle, and Zach Wilson's going to throw for over 300 passing yards. We're just having hot takes on this podcast. Just facts.
This is a facts podcast.
So what game did I apparently miss?
The game of the week. Cardinals at Browns, 1 p.m.
I did miss that. Yeah, no.
I will tell you. Cardinals versus Browns in Cleveland. I think Kyler's back this week. If he's not, then the Cardinals might have made the worst trade in NFL history, trading their starting quarterback. But I'm going to assume that Kyler's logged off of COD, logged out of his Activision account, and is ready to start playing some football. I hope at least he logged out of Activision and logged into EA Sports, play some Madden. I mean, that would help him more than COD, I feel like. Maybe. I don't know. But Kyler's back. Doesn't mean the Cardinals are back. The Browns defense is the best pass defense in the league. I think Kyler has nightmares watching Myles Garrett film. Good night. Sleep tight, Kyler. Myles is in your nightmares.
No, I got the Browns in this game too. Very easily. Browns defense is just too much for whoever the starting quarterback for the Arizona Cardinals is going to be, because who the hell knows if...
They might bring in Kurt Warner back.
I
heard a rumor.
It's coming back.
Kurt
Is he flipping
back.
burgers again?
Or Carson Palmer. One of the two.
So.
Yeah.
Kurt Warner, Larry
Insert
Fitzgerald,
ESPN
and Anquan Bolden are all playing this week for the Cardinals. Yep.
I'm still taking the Browns. Anyways.
All right.
All right, so those are our picks this week. We'll update the list following the scores this week. We'll go over them next week. We'll see how many more I'm winning by, and then go from there.
I'll be winning after this week.
I'm here to give you guys a Detroit Pistons update. They played the night of we're recording right now. They lost to the Pelicans. They played last night. They lost again. They're 2-4 now. And I already want to unsubscribe from my Bally Sports account and never watch the Pistons again because of Killian Hayes and company. That's not even fair to call it that. No, it is. Killian Hayes, who did they play yesterday? I don't remember who they played yesterday. I have to look it up. The Blazers, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I mentioned it's a trap game. Crazy. We lost. Killian Hayes might as well just had a treadmill out in the corner, just running around, getting them cardio in, because he had, played 23 minutes and had...
It was 0.0 assists, 2 rebounds, 2 or 3 steals, and I think 2 turnovers.
And 2 turnovers. Yeah. So he had a hell of a game, probably his best game of the year. I do think that his PER probably went up, but I don't know. We'll have to check that. But actually, tonight, I did look at the stat sheet. He actually played a pretty decent game, and I will give him props for that. I believe he had 9 assists tonight, so good for him. I'd love to see him do that more. However, obviously, it didn't work because the Pistons still suck, and they still lost because we cannot limit our turnovers. Cade Cunningham, I love you. I love you, Cade. I love you, love you, love you. I'm so glad you picked you.
Posted a double-double tonight.
But Lord have mercy. Hold on to the basketball, please. Please, bro. Bro is passing the ball like he's blind. You got something for me, or are you just going to make...
Killian Hayes played 39 minutes tonight?
Oh, I mean, That's almost the full game. That's cool. I'm glad he was having a terrible week, and we decided to boost his minutes. That's a great move from our head coach, who gets paid the most money in the league. Great move by Monty Williams. My hair is getting crazy because I hate the Pistons right now. You talk. I'm going to fix my hair.
Killian Hayes did end tonight with 10 points, 9 assists, and 5 rebounds, which is better than he has done all season.
Season high. Season high. All and season high. He averaged 13 in the preseason, and he hasn't hit that once this year.
Yeah, it's nice to see Killian Hayes actually do something for once. A little something.
Okay, I'm not ready to send him to Dwight Howard yet. I think he can stay on the team a little bit longer. But his leash is this long. This long.
Another thing I want to talk about is...
You know what else is this long? What were you going to say about Cade Cunningham?
I never said anything about Cade. Just an assumption. Yeah, but
neither did I.
Cade Cunningham did post a double-double tonight. 22 point, 11 assist.
7 turnovers, though. Yeah. That's almost a triple-double. He had 3 more turnovers.
Yeah. Cade had 7 of our 16 turnovers today. Still not that good of a performance on the turnover stat. But a lot better than...
I do want to shout out Marcus Sasser. I believe he had 18 points tonight.
Yeah, Marcus Sasser has been playing really well. He had 19 points tonight off the bench, was 5 from 8 for 3, which is
19
huge.
Ooh.
And then...
Can you tell me...
No, you can go.
No, go ahead. Can you tell me about my boy, how he did? What's his name? Joe Harris.
He had 8 points tonight, 1 assist, 3 rebounds. Shot 3 for 8 in 24 minutes.
Oh. So, still below 50% from 3, which is okay. 3 for 8's not terrible.
I think
better than he's been doing, but I would like to see him increase.
Better though. I think he had.
He did. I actually watched that game more in the second quarter when he was in, and he made like 2 really quick threes, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, he might be him." And the next like 5 possessions, I think he launched one up every single possession and bricked it. And I was like, "Dude, I don't like you anymore. I cannot believe we're paying you $11 million. But maybe I'm not the expert.
Well,
I'm not the expert. I'm not the expert.
Facts podcast. Joe Harris was shooting 4 for 7, so there's no way that he shot 5 bricks in a row on 5 straight possessions. He shot 3 for 6 from 3, had 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 11 points. So he's on this 2 rebound, 1 assist grind.
Okay, realistically, I watched him break 2 threes after he made 2. And I exaggerated a little bit. Still a facts podcast.
And Cade, that game against the Blazers, had 30 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. So Cade's been on a tear lately. He's got to limit the turnovers. And I think he's starting. I understand he's dropping 30s and 22s. But he needs to start limiting as many shots he takes, because he had like 30 shots.
His field goal percentage is low.
Very low.
I watched him miss wide open layups against the Blazers, and I was like, dude. I think I sent you a message, and I was like, bro just missed a wide open layup that I could have made. And that's a fact. That's a fact podcast. Fact that I sent that. And yeah, he needs to really he's teetering on the edge of like being that superstar. He's got the shot numbers to be a superstar. He doesn't have the clutch, the consistency, and like the takeover like gene in him yet. But it's just nice to see him handling the ball a lot more. I would like to see him distributing more to our team, less the other team. That would be cool. But I so far, my takeaway from the Pistons so far is that we go on these stretches where we're throwing alley-oops and kicking out threes and everything, and I'm like, dude, holy cow, we look like a basketball team. And then, and here's the kicker, and then we go on stretches where I'm like, our high school JV girls basketball team probably could have scored on you. That's all I got to say.
So you got anything else?
We didn't have a JV girls basketball team.
Yeah, anything else you want to talk about with the Pistons this past week?
Not really. I believe they have one more game this week on Sunday. Western Conference matchup against, I'll have to look that up again. But it is crazy. They're playing 4 Western Conference games this week. I noted that earlier in the week. So far, 0-3. So we got to get a win this Sunday to make this little stretch not seem horrendous. But Sunday it's against Phoenix, I think. So no easy task.
So
we'll see.
On to
you're here. Go. Yeah. I was gonna kind of like segue you.
Yeah, you can do that.
Is that okay? Can I do that? Okay, just relax for a second, okay? I got you. Just relax. Just like lean back. Benji here is going to share us his thoughts on the U of M Michigan football scandal that is happening right now. There's a lot of speculation as to what's happening, but Ben is going to give us some facts because we are a fact podcast.
I don't know about facts.
Full of facts, not scam, not spam. YouTube, stop banning us. Please, please, please. It's so annoying. How's Michigan football?
Michigan football is off to an undefeated season so far, but there is a scandal going on right now. We have a certain somebody who I don't even know what his position on the team is, but
assistant coach.
But he has apparently, allegedly, been buying tickets to other games and having people go and film sidelines of these games to get.
And he's definitely not Venmoing them from his personal account.
And he's not buying any tickets. So yeah.
And the Venmos definitely don't say Georgia and Ohio State on them.
And so allegedly this is all happening. So I want to know if it's true because it's all alleged. What do you think should happen or what you think will happen as consequences for this alleged thing?
See, okay, so I don't really know the severity. Okay, I know the severity of it, but I don't think we've really ever seen anything like this, nor have we seen like consequences for things like this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't really know what the punishment for this kind of would this be. My guess is probably future bowl game suspension if they really truly find out something's illegal. However, if they also really are doing a full investigation of U of M, I do think that it's only right and fair to do it of just about any other top 25 football team in the country, because there's no way that no one has ever done this. And I'm pretty sure that they're already speculating Ohio State has been doing the same thing. So I don't know. I think that the easiest thing to do would be like, okay, guys, stop. This dude that has the 600-page whatever needs to take a chill pill and just breathe for 3 seconds and enjoy life on planet Earth. He needs to go on a vacation that doesn't include football games or paying people to go on football games. He just needs to take a break. I think he needs to take a breather, visit the mountains of Montana, the valleys of California, the beautiful, I don't know, somewhere beautiful, the mountains or the pyramids of Giza. I don't care. He needs to take a break. The NCAA or Big Ten needs to say, guys, this is not cool. Stop doing it. If everyone stops doing it, we can all go on our merry way. Michigan might face a fine or two, maybe some recruiting, whatever. But I think that's all it should be because there's such limited information on this. What are
So
your
my thoughts
thoughts?
are, what I think might happen is, I know they're talking about a bowl suspension ban, which if it's a bowl suspension ban, I really think that's I think it's too far. And I know I'm a biased Michigan fan, but
Especially because Michigan's always going to
yes,
compete in the
like,
college football playoff. I really couldn't care less if it was any other bowl, to be
but
honest.
I really do think that I think they're overreacting if they do put it as a college football playoff bowl band and just a bowl band in general. What I think might happen, honestly, is suspension for maybe head coach, which we all know how that goes. Still undefeated after watching him be suspended at the beginning of the year this year. And
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, I think the dude that did it might get fired. I think he might get fired anyway because of his 600-page memoir to take over the University of Michigan football program, which is the most wild thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I just when I hear that, I just think of like this encrypted like file on his computer that only he has access to that like takes his eye scan and is like, "Do you have access to?" Yeah, I do. I own this thing. I'm just like I'm about to own Michigan football in the next what was it, 10,
Yeah,
15
dude.
years, something like that.
Yeah, I think
20
it was a
years? I think it was
20-year
20
plan,
years,
600-page, 20-year plan.
which is
Yeah,
nuts.
yeah,
And he also like
yeah.
edits it every day,
No, it's insane.
which
Yeah,
is wild.
but yeah. Um,
Uh,
and I
we'll see. We'll
do.
see.
The one thing that got me today is I got a notification for it. And I want to know your opinion on this and if teams are overreacting. So, Michigan State football, or Michigan State's athletic director, came out and said that,
Oh, you're bringing up a
yes,
school with no controversy
but
whatsoever.
Michigan State's athletic
Continue.
director came out and said that
Also,
it
our rival.
caused and it will potentially cause players to get injured on the field since we apparently know their plays.
Interesting. I could see where, like, maybe the AD's an idiot and doesn't know what he's talking
I
about.
mean, did you see the
I think
contract they
that's
gave Mel
probably the
Tucker?
case because how does that make sense? I think players are going to get injured because MSU whatever. You know what's funny though is Michigan State football will probably not win a football
Yeah.
game the rest of the year. Maybe the AD should worry about that.
I mean,
first,
Michigan's.
and then maybe push the Michigan thing on the back burner and focus on his own team first.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah. So
That's all I got. Honestly, I don't know how it could hurt other people. Like,
I,
what does that even mean?
I have no idea, but that is something that I saw today. So wanted to bring that one up. So
I also want to bring one thing up, and it's called 49-0. Next topic.
So next thing I want to talk about is kind of a segue away from the Michigan football scandal, but it's about Michigan. I wanted to talk about your thoughts and how you think Michigan basketball will do this year, because our first game actually it's either Monday or Tuesday next week.
Yeah. I don't think
All
we'll
right,
be
football.
good. I think we'll be pretty bad. I actually saw a list today, and it was the top 100 college basketball players, and I don't remember even which Michigan guy was on the list, but he was like number 60, and it was just one guy. I don't remember what his name is. If you said it, I'd remember it. But then I also saw Hunter Dickinson at number 4, and that's when I just swiped. I was like, I don't want to see this. Bro, I can't say him anymore. He badmouthed Michigan when we literally gave him his career. And yeah, I hope he gets swept away by a Kansas tornado. Anyways,
All right. Yeah.
I didn't say the last part. Facts
Yeah.
podcast.
I don't think Michigan basketball will be very good this year.
You ever drank water and your mouth like felt dry afterwards?
Yes, I have.
Like some water does that. I gotta drink
You
more
drinking
and more
salt
and
water
more.
over there, bud?
And what is on my arm? Okay.
But yeah, I don't think Michigan basketball will be very good this year.
I'm salty like the ocean.
Okay. I do not think Michigan basketball will be very good this year. I did see that in a private secret scrimmage, we beat Marquette or something like that. We beat them, not almost. It was we beat them. I think that's as true as Michigan's football scandal.
Are you sure? I think you're mixing it up. Michigan State lost to Marquette in a private scrimmage.
No, Michigan beat Marquette and Michigan State lost to Tennessee in the charity game.
You're right. I messed it up because I'm
Facts.
an idiot. But if we beat Marquette, I'm kind of down. Yeah. All right. Michigan State basketball, however, with their loss, they are going to be pretty good at basketball this year.
But so
I am excited to see them do hopefully something this year. As we're both Michigan fans, we also both have ties to Michigan State, and we do cheer for them when they don't play Michigan.
Yep.
That's our take.
I'm actually going to a Michigan State basketball game here soon. And I'm debating on if I should wear a Michigan jersey or sweatshirt and have a sign or piece of paper on the back of it that says, "I'm just here to film." But I feel like it might be a good idea. Yeah.
That'd be pretty funny.
Yep.
I'll see you on ESPN Wednesday. Or Barstool. One of the two. They're like the same now, right?
All right. Do you want to...
So Michigan basketball, bad. Michigan State basketball, good.
Yep.
But you never know.
Do you want to take us on to our Motown Madness Player of the Week present?
The present Player of the Week, without surprise, very obvious, Jameer Gibbs. I feel like I could be a broadcaster one of these days. Like a starting lineups guy, like in left field. Okay. Jameer Gibbs was insane this week. He had 189 scrimmage yards last game. That was first in the NFL last week. First. More than Tyreek Hill. More than... Yeah, that's all I got, actually. He took first, but most scrimmage yards. However, I'm going to kind of focus away from that game and more on the season he's had because it's been a little bit underwhelming in terms of production and touches that he's gotten. But when he gets those touches, he's been unreal. He's actually 5th at NFL yards per carry this season. Notable guys who had less in their career, yes, this is quite the stretch. The guys who had less than 5.3 yards per carry in their career, Jim Brown, Barry Sanders, and Adrian Peterson. We love you, Barry. Actually, we do have a... Do we? No, we don't. Never mind. Forget everything I was about to say. Barry Sanders is GOAT. Jim Brown, one of the best running backs of all time. Adrian Peterson, Lions legend. All those guys have less yards per carry than Jameer Gibbs in his career so far. However, among current guys, he would be second, right behind Nick Chubb for running backs. 4th among all other players, Lamar Jackson and Russell Wilson are above him in yards per. I know, wild, right? In yards per carry. So he's actually 4th among active players, which is awesome. 2nd among running backs, if you include Chubb being healthy or being active, which we love you, Nick Chubb. Get better soon. My takeaway is it looks like he'll be a top 10 running back in the league for his career if he stays healthy. He's just so shifty. Like, he's so absolutely disgusting when he gets the ball. I love when we dump it out like a screen pass to him, like to the flats or something, and I get to just watch him work. I think that's where he kind of like can be at his best, is when he has a little bit of open space. And so I'm gonna play a game with you. It's just gonna be a seeing eye test game based on your knowledge of the NFL, based on what you've watched this year. Who you would take out of these two running backs, Jahmyr Gibbs or blank. Okay. First, we're going to start off with Jahmyr Gibbs or Tyler Algier. Falcons.
Gibbs. 100%.
Getting more touches than Bijan. Gibbs, 100%. Najee Harris.
Gibbs. Najee Harris sucks. Dropped him in fantasy football already. Yeah, Gibbs.
Good. Jahmyr Gibbs or
Gibbs.
Jerome Ford. I think that's pretty obvious. Jahmyr Gibbs or Breece Hall. Breece Hall's having a tough year. I don't know if that's playing a part if he's not playing well, but he's also just not getting a lot of touches and it's just not working out for him.
That's a tough one for me, actually, because I really love Breece Hall. I mean, he's averaging 5.7 yards per carry right now. I know this isn't really blind, but I do think I would take Gibbs over him. I just like, and it could be a homer pick, but I just love Gibbs' shiftiness, and I think he'll be a absolute menace in both the pass and run game, 100%.
Okay, I have a few more for you. Jahmyr Gibbs or Isaiah Pacheco. I'm taking Gibbs too. Jahmyr Gibbs or Kenneth Walker.
Gibbs. Kenneth Walker went to MSU. You think I'm taking Kenneth Walker? Only dropped like 5 touchdowns against Michigan.
There's no bias in that pick whatsoever. Jahmyr Gibbs or Raheem Mostert.
Mostert's having a good year. Very good year.
What if you put Jahmyr Gibbs in the spot of Raheem Mostert? Does he do better? Or does he do the same? Does he do
tough?
Worse? I think it's a very similar comp. If I'm starting a franchise,
so am I.
I'm taking Jahmyr Gibbs because I think Mostert's like 27, 28. He's getting pretty old.
I think I take Gibbs in that situation too, 100%.
I have 2 more for you. Obviously, we're not going to go like Christian McCaffrey because I think we're going to take McCaffrey. But I have 2 more for you that are very comparable for different reasons. Number 1, Jahmyr Gibbs or Bijan Robinson. Bijan's averaging 5.1 a carry this semester. What the? Did I just say this semester? This year so far. Limited touches. Who are you taking?
Oh, that's such a hard one for me. Because I think both are going to be really good running backs.
These are probably the 2 of the 3 best running backs.
Easily. It's tough to say because Bijan's behind the Falcons' offensive line, which is not very good. And Jahmyr Gibbs is behind a very good Detroit Lions O-line. Jahmyr Gibbs has not seen a lot of touches this year until the last 2 weeks. Either has Bijan, though. Bijan still doesn't have like a whole bunch of touches. He's got more than Gibbs, but oh, this is so tough. I think I would take Gibbs in this situation, which could be a little bit of a homer pick. But I feel like, in my mind, Gibbs does protect the ball a little bit better than Bijan Robinson.
Okay, that's fair. No, that's fair. That's an important aspect of the game. I'm torn, but I think I want to take Gibbs. I don't know. Definitely a homer pick. I don't care. This is the last one. Jahmyr Gibbs or DeAndre Swift.
I watched DeAndre Swift first game of the season, rookie year, with the Lions, drop a wide open touchdown pass in the end zone.
That's when I realized DeAndre Swift was not for the
get him
Lions.
off.
I'm glad he moved. He's obviously thriving in Philly. He's averaging 4.9 yards per carry. He's 4th in the league in rushing yards, 3 touchdowns, having a good year. I miss him a little bit, but also not really because I love Jahmyr Gibbs and I loved him.
Talking about Jahmyr Gibbs real quick, can we talk about the girl at the game that bicep curled Jahmyr Gibbs?
Dude, she's a legend.
Get her on the field.
Was she on the Pat McAfee podcast?
Yes, she was. She ended up going on the Pat McAfee show.
Was that? I think that was maybe she was doing something else, but I saw that she got interviewed and it was so sick.
Yeah,
I was like, that's so cool.
Yeah, she straight up bicep. The other guy's got his hands in there, but it's like his fingernails in there, and he ain't doing nothing. I understand Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs is using his knees a little bit, but she grabs him like this and just.
That's like, so impressive. So impressive. She definitely does not skip leg day. That was one of the most impressive things I've ever seen. So I was in charge of the present Motown Madness Player of the Week. You were in charge of the past. Benji, who is the past Motown Madness Player of the motherfluffin'
past
week?
Motown Player of the Week. It's a throwback, but like not too far of a throwback. Like I watched him growing up.
Okay, I like that.
Pavel Datsyuk,
still our
of
era.
the Detroit Red Wings, the GOAT. Him.
I loved watching Pavel Datsyuk growing up. I feel like every single highlight I saw of the Red Wings, he was in it doing something, getting an assist, scoring a goal, winning a Stanley Cup. I don't know. He was in all of them. And he's probably top 3 Red Wing of all time.
Yeah.
One is Gordie Howe, and that's really not for debate. He might be 2.
Yeah.
Yzerman's up there. Zetterberg's up there. I like Datsyuk, though. Interesting player. More of a shifty kind of guy, puck handling guy. 2-way kind of guy. He wasn't I'm going to slap shot you in the face guy. He was, I'm going to shift around you and score. I'm going to shift around you, dump off to my teammate who's going to do the slap shot in your face. Man. I loved watching him. Man. He's so sick.
He's the Magic Man.
What'd you say? Yeah.
So Pavel Datsyuk played 953 career games. His entire career was with the Red Wings. He had 918 career points, 314 of them being goals, and 604 of them being assists.
So he almost averaged
throughout his career, almost a point per game. He helped lead the Red Wings to 2 Stanley Cups. He was a 3-time Frank J. Selk Trophy winner, which is an award for the best defensive forward in the NHL.
Yeah, like I said, he's a 2-way guy.
And then he was a 4-time, I'm going to butcher this, Lady Byng Memorial Trophy winner, which is the best sportsmanship in the NHL combined with a high standard of play.
Okay, so it's like kind of like Walter Payton Man of the Year, but for like NHL. That's actually really cool to see as someone who's a 2-way forward. I think you'd kind of expect a 2-way forward to be like a little bit mean, a little bit nasty, but it's cool to see that Pavel was 4-time Lady Byng Memorial Trophy winner. That's sweet. I do miss him.
Yeah.
Come back, please.
45.
How old is he? He could still throw on a jersey and play.
Him and Zetterberg. God, I love watching them grow up.
Please come back. That is the podcast. A little bit of a recap here. Pistons play Sunday. On my notes, I said the Sunday they play versus the Pistons. That doesn't make any sense. They play the Suns on Sunday. Let's wrap this up. Red Wings play Saturday versus the Bruins. Good luck, Red Wings. I think they take that one. That's a hot
Facts.
take. I
Facts
think they give the
podcast.
Bruins. Do the Bruins haven't
No,
lost
they
yet? I think they
lost
won
in
earlier this week
overtime.
too. They did lose. Oh, sorry. I mean,
I don't think they have a regular loss yet. They've only had an overtime loss.
Season loss. The Pistons, dude. Oh my lord. The Red Wings do it Saturday versus the Bruins. I'm calling it right now. Lions have a bye this week. Tigers are in Cancun. U of M versus Purdue. Little home. I don't know if they're actually in Cancun or not, but this is a facts podcast, so they definitely are. U of M versus Purdue. A little home warm up for the big game next weekend versus Penn State. I look to see U of M kind of just step on the haters and be like, yeah, we're going to beat Purdue by 50, 60. We are out of here. Ben,
I
any
got no
last
last
thoughts?
besides Red Wings beat Bruins, Pistons beat Suns, and U of M takes care of Purdue pretty easily this week.
And Tigers are getting tanned. Check us out on Instagram at Motown.Madness. We're going to be posting on TikTok pretty soon, Motown.Madness. Go ahead and check us out there. That is it. We're out of here. Peace.